This week on Council Bluffs News, street dance. Bluffs Downtown and the 100 block of West Broadway team up for the second annual block party. See who shows up to Red, White, and Rock Out. Celebration. People gather at Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park to watch the Omaha World Herald fireworks show July 3rd. See why many choose to watch the display on this side of the bridge. And music in the park. Gooch and the guys take the stage at Bayless Park to perform big band music for the weekly concert. That and more all in this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. Improvements to the 100 block of Council Bluffs in recent years have been well documented. In an effort to bring the community to the area, a number of events have been scheduled this summer. IWTV student Samantha Lloyd has the story from the latest gathering put on by Bluffs Downtown.
Get on your dancing shoes and make way to the dance floor. It's the second annual Summer Street Dance, July 3rd on the 100 block of West Broadway.
Red, White, and Rock, Hi-Fi Hangover is the thing I like to say also. Happy birthday, America. It's the 4th of July weekend and we're celebrating.
Hi-Fi Hangover is one of the Metro's talented rising bands.
Last year we had country, this year we have a nice cover band, really nice.
After coming onto the scene in mid-2010, the group is making a lasting impression on this crowd.
Having more fun than usual.
And it's not just about the band or the music. It's about having a good time at no cost.
It's pretty fun to hang out on the block party.
To come out and have fun.
The event, another reminder of the excitement taking place on the 100 block in Council Bluffs.
You know, the city of Council Bluffs is really amazing. It's growing, they're looking at doing different things, and it's really nice.
Bluffs Downtown is hosting another street dance in September. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Samantha Lloyd.
Bluffs Downtown is open to your ideas for events. To contact them, call 712-256-5030 or email them at www.mscb-inc.org. Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park is agreeably a great addition to the city. With its many uses, the Omaha World Herald fireworks show across the river is just one event that brings in thousands of spectators to the new facility. See why these people enjoy watching the display from Council Bluffs. Family, food, and fun.
She can run around and play.
Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park is the place to be on the evening of July 3rd.
We came here last year and we had a blast.
For the second year, the city invites everyone to come out to the park to watch fireworks, giving families the opportunity to have fun before the show.
There's more place to run around and have fun instead of like sitting down and just doing nothing.
We're gonna see the fireworks!
As the night goes on, more families show up to watch the Omaha World Herald display taking place at TD Ameritrade Park.
We came here last year and it was just a really nice place to watch the fireworks, kind of not be in the crowd and everything.
For some, it's the backdrop for the show they like to see.
When the fireworks go off, it's framed by like the Omaha skyline and then the pedestrian bridge. So it's just really pretty to watch them go off.
And for others, it's the open space they can run around on they enjoy.
We're playing football. Tackle football, I guess.
And since the viewing is at the park, anyone can check out the show for free, making the celebration one this family would like to add to their yearly festivities.
I would like to make it a tradition to add this on every year. It's really nice and my friends can come and hang out with us.
We just kind of discovered it last year and it was the perfect spot, so we came back.
And when it's dark enough, the families take in the view. According to Parks and Recreation, approximately 4,750 people watched the fireworks from Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park. Everyone is invited again to come out next year. Some generous donations from the Iowa West Foundation and other sponsors allows the City of Council Bluffs to throw a summer-long event that will have people singing and dancing. IWTV student Cohen Goldsmith has more.
It's leaving people saying,
come on and dance with me.
And some just can't get enough. From June 5th to September 5th, Bayless Park becomes a musical sanctuary with the summer series Music in the Park.
If there's somebody to dance with, we'll be doing that, jumping around on the concrete. It's a really good exercise and a lot of fun.
Wednesday, July 2nd, Gooch and the guys make a trip to Council Bluffs. And with the beautiful weather and a large crowd, you can see it's
almost like being in love.
People from all ages and all walks of life get the opportunity to enjoy some of their favorite local bands in a peaceful and thankfully pet-friendly setting.
Yeah, I really enjoy that.
The City of Council Bluffs proves once again you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a great time with some great people.
A lot of events around town, and there's plenty of good music to listen to during the course of the summer.
The fun is made possible thanks to donations from the Iowa West Foundation and other sponsors. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Colin Goldsmith.
Bayless Park is a great place for people to go and relax in the summer with live music on Wednesdays and movies on Friday nights. Visit councilbluffs-ia.gov to check out the full schedule of free events. Now to news around the Bluffs. Shaped by the Hair Company Hair Salon, 22 years of operation, appointments by phone at 323-6686. Proud citizens of Council Bluffs gather on the front porch of the historic General Dodge House to give their thanks for our freedom. A tradition that began last year to celebrate our independence continues this 4th of July as locals ring bells 13 times and quote the Pledge of Allegiance to represent freedom.
We actually started last year, and 2013 was the 50th anniversary of President Kennedy's proclamation from 1963 to ring bells for freedom in honor and support of the freedoms our country enjoys.
Dodge House officials hope the number of attendees grows as the ringing of bells will continue for years to come. The ceremony not only represents the proclamation of our freedom, but also honors the men and women protecting our right. Also at the Dodge House, an old-fashioned ice cream social. Anyone is invited July 5th to enjoy ice cream, cookies, cupcakes, and company.
It was an off year for us for our Independence Day celebration, so we wanted to do something still maybe tied in with the holiday and do an ice cream social, the old-fashioned ice cream socials harkening back to, middle of the century.
This year, the free will donation event collaborates with the historic Squirrel Cage Jail and the Rails West Museum. People also tour the mansion for $1 that day. An event at Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park encourages people to show up, cool off, and have some fun in the sun. The Council Bluffs Fire Department hosts one of its free for all ages fire hydrant parties July 3rd to beat the heat and make some summer memories.
Just come enjoy, have fun with your kids. Have fun in the water, get to meet some firemen, hop on a fire truck, say hi.
Twice a week, every week from June to August, the Council Bluffs Fire Department will be moving around the city hosting hydrant parties. For a detailed schedule, visit councilbluffs-ia.gov. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, a World War II aircraft flies into Council Bluffs' municipal airport. Learn more about the rare plane that's nearly 70 years old. And after the break, go back in time with Railroad Days. Abby Cape joins us in studio to talk about the upcoming 2-day tour through Council Bluffs' history.
Railroad Days is our largest annual event. It takes place here in the Omaha Council Bluffs area between 5 different attractions in town.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course. This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating a Council Bluffs bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. Joining me in studio today is Abby Cape from the Union Pacific Railroad Museum. Thanks for being here, Abby.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're going to be talking about Railroad Days. It's an annual event. Go ahead, tell me what it is.
Well, we're very excited. Railroad Days is our largest annual event. It takes place here in the Omaha Council Bluffs area between 5 different attractions in town.
And railroads are a big, kind of like an industry or a big significant impact on Council Bluffs and Omaha.
Oh, it's huge. It really made the cities what they are today.
Okay, and what are people going to be doing at Railroad Days since they are invited?
Well, what happens is that for $15 you can buy a family pass, which is going to be good for 2 adults and all the children that are dependent on you there for the day. And it's good for all 5 locations. So the Durham, Lawrencetown Gardens, the Union Pacific Railroad Museum, the Historic General Dodge House, and Rails West. You get a pass to all of those for the entire weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, even though they're usually not open on Sundays. And in addition to that, there's actually transportation provided between all the events.
Okay, so people can easily go from each location, each museum.
It's super easy. You just park whatever's closest to you, whatever you think is going to have the best parking, and then you're good for the day.
Okay, and can you tell me more about some of the museums that are participating?
Sure. They're very well known in the area. The Durham is going to be Omaha's History Museum. It's in a gorgeous old Union Station, beautiful building. Also Lawrencetown Gardens is the Omaha Botanical Garden. The Union Pacific Railroad Museum is, of course, Union Pacific's corporate museum in Council Bluffs. The Historic General Dodge House is Grenville Dodge Historic Home. They've done a great job preserving that. And Rails West is in the Rock Island Burlington Depot, and they have a great display of rolling stock outside and model trains inside.
Okay, when is Railroad Days taking place?
That is going to be on July 12th and 13th this weekend.
And the times are just kind of all day?
Going to be from 9 to 5 each day.
Kids can come and they can just get in some train cars possibly and experience what train cars are like?
It's all different things at the different locations. Some areas, some attractions do have actual locomotives that they can go into. Some have rolling stock, like the cars that they can see. Lawrencetown Gardens will have the mini train in town so they can ride that around. Durham will have actually 2 locomotives in outside. One of the vintage E9 Streamliner locomotives will be alongside the modern diesel locomotives that we have today. And at the Union Pacific Railroad Museum, we're actually going to have simulators so you can see all kinds of cool things.
Okay, and it's just a great way to kind of learn about the history of the railroads in the metro, right?
It's fantastic, yes.
Okay, anything else you want to mention about Railroad Days?
Well, I really want everyone to come check out the simulators. It's very unusual for us to have those here, and there are 2 different ones. One is going to be for the remote control in the yard. People can actually run the locomotives in the yard by remote control, and so this is actually the simulation for how people learn how to do that. And then outside there's going to be the mobile training unit, which is where people learn how to be engineers and actually drive the train.
That sounds really cool. We'll have to check that out. All right, Abby, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Time now for Pets of the Week. Driven by Acura of Omaha, online at acuraofomaha.com.
Hi, my name is Misty Bino, and I'm a volunteer with Solace, support our local animal shelter. This guy here is Black Shirt. He is between 4 and 5 years old. He's a Pomeranian Spaniel mix. He was found as a stray on 16th and 5th Avenue here in Council Bluffs. If you are interested in adopting Black Shirt, his file number is 4864. This is Daisy. Daisy is a very sweet boxer, about 4.5 years old. She was surrendered here to the shelter because her family could no longer care for her. But they say that she has a great attitude. She is housebroke, good with children, and good with other dogs. If you are interested in adopting Miss Daisy, her file number is 0012. This is Darla. Darla is about 2 years old. She's a domestic short-haired brown tabby. She was surrendered here to the shelter because her family could no longer care for her. They say that she is a very super sweet cat and that she always uses the litter box, and she's been around other cats. She is also all 40 clawed, so she definitely has to stay inside all the time. If you are interested in adopting this sweet kitty Darla, her file number is 4857. This guy here is Himmel. Himmel is a flame point Himalayan, and he actually came in with that name. He was surrendered here because his family could no longer care for him, but they say that he also always uses a litter box, that he has a great attitude, and he's been around children. So if you were interested in adopting Himmel, his file number is 4859. If you are interested in adopting any of the pets you've seen today, you can come down to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter at 2821 South 15th Street here in Council Bluffs.
Still to come on Council Bluffs News, a rare World War II aircraft makes a stop in Council Bluffs. Learn more about this B-17 that also saw time on the big screen. Plus, see what's coming up in the Bluffs in our weekly events calendar. We'll be right back.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And shelter pets make super pets. your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a shelter pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
One of 12 World War II B-17 airplanes that can still fly made a visit at the Council Bluffs Municipal Airport Saturday, July 5th. People could pay to fly in the historic plane and learn about what it has done throughout its 69-year lifetime.
The reason it's still around is because it always found a job to do. The Air Force turned her into VIP transport during the Korea time frame. Then she was sold from their inventory and turned into a firefighter, and she did that for almost 20 years on the West Coast.
The Memphis Belle is what's called an F model. It starred in the 1989 movie The Memphis Belle and is now doing regular tours across the country. Time now for our weekly events calendar. 7 bands will hit the stage at Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park Saturday, July 12th for the Grassroots Music Festival. The 9-hour concert begins at 2 p.m. For $20, you can see Omaha native band 311 with special guests The Wailers, Chris Lager Band, Satchel Grande, Weeby Lions, Slang 5, and Purveyors of the Conscious Sound. Kinder Nature continues this month with the theme Beaver Fever. Kids 3 to 5 years old will learn more about the wetland animals while building their own beaver lodges. The program will be at Narrows River Park, located at 2500 North 25th Street in Council Bluffs, from 1:30 to 2:30 Sunday, July 13th. Cost is $5 per child. The East Pottawatomie County Fair starts July 16th at the Avoca Fairgrounds in Avoca, Iowa. Come out to see the 4-H, FFA, and open class exhibits, plus midway rides and vendors. Grandstand events will also take place every night. For more information, call 712-482-6220. And the Geocache Bash is Saturday, July 19th. Using a GPS unit, you can learn how to enter coordinates and navigate using an electronic compass. Hidden caches will be found throughout Botna Bend Park from 10 a.m. to noon. 15 GPS units are available for checkout, so bring your own if you have one. Pre-register by July 16th by calling 712-242-1197 or 712-545-3283. Cost is $5 per person. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. CBTV is always looking for your feedback. You can send questions or comments to cbtv@iwcc.edu. Call 712-325-3312 or find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. Remember to keep it here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluffs Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Marie Zeitner. See you next time.